confessions from him. And you just got to keep believing anyway. God, I know you're with me. Let me tell you something about the two that held up his hands. One of them was the only one that entered into the promised land. I am trying to help you to receive from God. But let me tell you how God's going to honor you. God's going to honor you as you honor the ones that honor him. And he will never change that method. The Bible is very clear. Do unto others as you would have them do unto yourself. What is the two greatest commandments of all time in the New Testament? And he said, if you follow these two commandments, you don't have to, I've had Brother Abram, should I work on Sunday? Should I fish on Sunday? Quit with all that. Let me tell you two commandments. Jesus said, New Testament, these two commandments, if you did them, you fulfilled all the law. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, and soul. Love your brother as yourself. You know, people are a funny thing, and sometimes I jolt them real good to get them to think about themselves. I've had so many people come to me, I'm praying for God to do this, and I'm praying for God to do that, and there's nothing wrong with that. I hardly ever over the years have somebody come to me and say, well, I've been praying to God to see what's wrong with me or what I need to change in my life. We're all a work in progress. It's called love. And the sooner you'll get the heart of God, I've always told people for years, I can't find God's will, brother. The quickest you'll find God's will is have no will of your own. And you'll find God's will. That's the quickest it'll come to you. The quickest you'll find the heart of God is no longer have a heart to chastise your brother and sister. You'll get the heart of God. It'll come fast. There is power in unity. And if there's one thing Satan does not want, is unity. And you can better believe when something's in a building stage, in a growth stage, in a spiritual growth spurt stage, he's coming. Oh, he's coming. And he will do anything he can to discourage or to get you cold. You think it's ironic that not every job in life is a blessing? Well, Brother Abraham, I know God gave me this because it's a blessing. Why? Because it's more money but less time with God. How is that a blessing? Did Jesus get tempted by Satan? Did Satan come to Jesus and tempt him 3 different times? There's a reason 3. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Man has a body, soul, and spirit. One of the things that Satan offered Jesus was what? More of this. But he said the catch to it is you got to bow down and serve him. See, there's always a catch with Satan. No sooner than you begin to walk a little closer with God. I don't care if it's a personal business. I don't care if it's you working for somebody else, whatever the case may be. Be careful, Christian. Be careful. Because Satan can use the dazzlement of this world to get you busy. And before you know it, you're as cold as ice. And you're not flowing in the Spirit anymore. And you're not sensitive to his Spirit anymore. And you're not hearing his voice like you used to anymore. And you're not kingdom-minded like you used to be anymore. And you're no more threat to the kingdom of darkness anymore. Acts chapter 12, last ones. New Testament, 2 different stories that coincide with being careful to support your elders and be there for them. They are doing their part being submissive to God. What about your part? But it's so easy to say that people do nothing or anything until you have to do it. But if you don't share the burden in anything, I don't care if it's a business, I don't care if it's a company, I don't care if it's a home, somebody's getting burnt out. Because it's falling on somebody. Somebody is doing their job and your job and that job and everybody's job, and it's not going to hold forever. You keep chipping away at a tree, and all you got to use is an axe. It doesn't even have to be a big one. Sooner or later it's falling. It's going to fall. God wants to tell us how to be with him. Acts chapter 12, verses 1 through 16 here about an elder. Now about that time, Herod the king stretched forth his hand to vex certain of the church. But I want to show you, he didn't come out to vex just anybody. When Satan comes to anything that's in a movement, he don't want to vex just anybody. He want to vex the ones that's leading it. And he killed James, the brother of John, with the sword. And because he saw it pleased the Jews, he proceeded further to take Peter also. Then were the days of unleavened bread. And when he had apprehended him, he put him in prison and delivered him to the 4 centurions of soldiers to keep him, intending after Easter to bring him forth to the people. Peter therefore was kept in prison, but prayer was made without ceasing of the church unto God for him. Verse 5. Let's read it. Peter therefore was kept in prison. He was the leader of the movement of that time. But prayer was made by who? By the church without ceasing for him. And when Herod would